Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Hamid, good morning. Guys, very good morning. Good morning to you. We have been slowly moving lower since about 3 a.m., guys. Randy, Sue, good morning. Jim, Randy, Hubba Hubba. Katie, good morning. Chad, BJ, Jay. Guys, good morning to you. It is Tuesday. Chris, good morning. It is Tuesday, August 4th. If you guys are here on trial, good morning. Alejandro, good morning. Buenos dias to you as well, mi amigo. Jacques, good morning. Guys, good morning. Not a bad day yesterday. Bots performed admirably. I did miss some trades, especially early on, kind of trying to bring the trial guys up to speed. At the moment, I have on ZB. I have Silver Robot on. I am now turning gold on. My gold is on, guys. So I'm running gold. I'm running silver. I'm running ZB. I did just miss a gold trade. Michael, good morning. Gold is in a long. Guys, very quickly looking around, here's what we got on the robots. The ES is in shorts already. Been in shorts since an hour before we came into the room. Same with the YM. Same with the Nasdaq. Same with the Russell. So the indices are all in shorts on the robots. That's on the bigger time frames. Euro is in a short. Crude is in a short. Would have been another nice winning trade on that Unirenko, which is just a tremendously profitable for those of you guys that may trade crude. Here it is. We got this short here. Doesn't look like a big move. This was yesterday's move. And this is today's move, 4:07 a.m. If you guys live in Europe or you know somewhere where you might be trading at 4 a.m. in the morning, 17 and 34 ticks on crude. Nice trade. So crude is in shorts. Bonds are in long on the bot. We're not going to get a trade there at this point. Let's see what we've got here, guys. Nasdaq currently has about 2,500 net sellers overnight, selling in the Nasdaq, selling in silver, buyers in gold. Silver's still struggling in that 26 range. I mean, it's consolidating and basing out, trying to. Looks like it's trying to work off overbought, but it's got to get through 26 area. If silver gets through 30, wave goodbye, really wave goodbye. I mean, it could see 50. Gold, December contract, just below, 10 handles below that $2,000 number. We surely will get some trades on the small time frame. I would assume. I mean, I'm sure in the Nasdaq on the 15 range. The Russell as well, I would assume. In any event, the ES actually has small net buyers, 1,900 net buyers overnight. I think the ES can see 3320 area. Just looking, let me take a look real quickly at another chart on the extra slow. Yeah, we were in a buy zone. 71, 72 was the buy. Came to 71. It should pop back to 73. Above 73 half, it works back into 76, 77. See what we get there. I doubt we have any news today. On a Tuesday. Nah, nothing. Inconsequential. Red Book retail sales. Who cares? It's nothing. And we've got July ISM 10 and 9:45 again, 10 o'clock. It's all non-market moving stuff. Win Hotels today. There's nothing of any interest as far as earnings. Hey, Carl, it's good to have you back. Nice to see you again. In any event, guys, let me quickly read the disclaimer. For those of you guys that are on trial, I'm not sure it's a law that I have to read it, but I do every day. So pay attention, go to sleep, get coffee. Good morning, Terrence. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Wonder how many times I've actually read that in 5-6 years. Guys, a couple of things. For those of you that are on trial, and I know we have a few that are came in last night, I've basically gone over, you guys now have the benefit of seeing the robots for a day. Today should be a little bit easier. And of course, we'll show the robots. I'm also going to talk about, I've gotten some emails about a couple other things that, we offer. One is the strategy, and one is what I refer to as the analyzer. I'm going to show it to you guys today. I'm going to talk a little bit about what the strategy is. So in addition to the bot, there are a couple of options, not needed to trade the bot. Not anything that's if you buy the bot, you gotta have this. There are a couple of nice tools, and I will go over those probably a little bit later. And the reason I say that is I know that we have trials that will drift in, and I'll only have to repeat it. The session again will be recorded. I did send it out yesterday along with the daily totals. Anyone that's on a trial gets added to my email list, which is benchmark email, and I sent it out via benchmark email. So again, for today, the email will go out the same way. So I'll convert the video whenever we're done, and then I'll send it out via benchmark email. But I will talk today a little bit about I've also turned my euro on, guys, for what it's worth. I will talk a little bit about the strategy and a little bit about the analyzer, what I refer to as the analyzer. And later in the week, on Friday, got a couple of things for you. Usually on Friday is when I go through more of a fuller presentation as to the room and the robot, what you can expect. I've also asked Joel, who is my programmer, to come in and talk about the strategy, because I actually have the old version of the strategy. There is a new version of the strategy which I have yet to download. I am a technologically challenged individual, to put it mildly. And in any event, I've asked Joel to come in on Friday and talk about the strategy and how it can be used in concert with the robot for those of you that are interested. Again, it's not needed, but it is a nice tool to own. I've also asked, for those of you that, good morning, Kath. I've also asked Dr. Dean Handley to come in and do a presentation on his failing system. So for those of you that are unaware of his work, it's the way that what I've suggested is he come in and talk a little bit about it. I'll touch base on it real briefly here. So not all instruments perform the same every single day, right? So what if I told you, and this is hypothetical, what if I told you that the best days to trade the Nasdaq were Monday and Friday, right? What if I told you the absolute categoric worst day to trade the Nasdaq is Thursday? Would you trade the Nasdaq on Thursday? The answer is no, right? What if I could further narrow that down and tell you that on Mondays, longs outperform shorts 4-1? You know, I've come to kind of adopt a saying, who knows, who cares? They just do, right? So Dean has been doing his analysis for the better part of 5 or 6 years now. And what he's effectually done is taken my trade calls, and I have issued probably in the last 5-6 years some 15,000 trade calls. And then he has mathematically extrapolated those out using different stops and different targets. And my 15,000 trade calls might actually be 150,000 hypothetical trades mapped out with different stops and targets. And then there's a common denominator when you boil all of that down. In any event, Dean will make a brief presentation on Friday as well, which is a way to further maximize the productivity, especially of the robots. And even if you're at some point decide you get to the end of the week and my trials decide, well, I don't need a robot. I don't want a robot. If you're going to continue to trade manually, it will be a monumental help to you. So he'll do a brief presentation on Friday, and then on Saturday, he's actually going to do education. So the education will be open to anyone, whether you're a member or not. It's $199. He'll go through that on Friday. And he did an education a couple weeks ago for a fairly large audience of the members. It is well worth it, in my opinion, especially if you guys are looking to narrow down your trades, whether it's with the robot or manually. What instruments perform the best, longs or shorts, what days, what times, etc. So in any event, guys, we're here. I spent a lot of time yesterday talking about the robots and going through it. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. The session is recorded. Euro is trying to set up for a long. The session will be recorded once again, and I will send it out later today. I did miss a gold long. I didn't have the bot on. Actually, yeah, it went long right at 8 a.m. exactly as I was opening the room. It's not quite to first target, but the 3-minute is setting up for a long. We do have net buyers in gold. We have net sellers in silver. Good morning, Jeff. Yeah, Jason, if you send me an email, good morning, Tony. If you send me an email, I will gladly just send me an email to remind me. I've got almost 75 trials this week. And honestly, I won't recall from the chat. All right, guys. So we have a long. We have a long on the euro. We also have a long that has fired in gold on the 3-minute. So the bot has already taken 2 trades. It's a little slow. Nasdaq is finding a few buyers. The Nasdaq, guys, should work back up to a couple of areas. 11,013, 11,021, 28, and maybe 39.40 area if you're interested in the Nasdaq long. That's an order flow trade. That is not a robot trade. Gold, if it gets above 33.1, it's going to go a mile. I mean 93.1, guys. Sorry, still getting used to the new eyes without glasses. Anybody take the Nasdaq long? Good morning, Ali. Anybody take the Nasdaq long on that order flow trade? If you did, your first target is somewhere around 12.13. Okay, fellas, 12 or 13 would be your first target. A little bit of resistance here. If it's got to pop about 7. Stop 94, 95. So gold is almost to your first target here, guys. And actually, again, much like yesterday, we hit first target, no fill, which is always annoying as all get out. But we did hit first target, 15 ticks, hit first target. Now, with the bot, I'm just going to show you something. You guys can take, there you go. I took it off, right? So you never give up manual control, even with, there's first target on the euro filled, right? So one of the things I want to, again, it comes up often, and there's some confusion because it's a robotic system. Good morning, Renzo. The robot is not in control. You are, right? Ultimately, you have control. You can close a trade. You can move your stops and targets manually if you'd like. You can simply close the trade. But those of you guys that have been around a long while know one of my absolute categoric peeves is when they hit a target and they don't fill. So the euro, I have a different ATM setting. I have a 1, 1, and 1. So target 1, target 2, and target 3. And gold, I was using a basic 2 and 1 ATM. You guys can use any ATM you like, whether you're trading 1 contract, 100 contracts. You merely have to designate how many contracts, like a basic ATM, how many contracts are coming off at a target 1, target 2, and so on and so forth. Yes, it can, Jason. Yep, it can. You can do a market if touched. Yep. Good morning, Bill. Very good morning to you. So we're on the board, fellas. Bots have already made a little bit of money. For some of you guys, that's your daily goal, and you'd be done. Nice job, Renzo. Gold is done. Break even plus. And again, just to reiterate, and for the benefit of my trials that it's starting today, there is an auto trail feature and there is a break even feature. If you use the auto trail, you have a higher degree of probability of getting bigger targets. The break even feature, the majority of these trades will come back to entry and they will take you out at break even. Let me see, euro here. Nasdaq, while slow, just has to get up through that 7.5, 8 area. Morning, Patrick. Got a nice trade on the euro this morning. Yeah, there was a nice short, but yeah, 3 minutes to 6. You got a really nice short. I mean, look at how well the euro is traded, guys. And you got this nice little short here for 2 targets back at 357. You got this nice long at 451, all 3 targets. And now we've got, a few ticks in here already. Target 1 is off. And there goes gold. So again, just to point out, I used the break even button and I gave away ticks. Hit second target. 31 ticks. There's that 93.1 that I talked about. If gold gets above 93.1, she keeps going. Here comes Nasdaq. Should get you your first target momentarily here, fellas. Right around 12. Come on, Nazi. There it goes. You should be good, fellas. There's 9. So for my trials that are starting today, again, you can watch the video from yesterday. One of the benefits of the room is that while I'm largely focused, no, the Nasdaq is not up on the screen. It was an order flow trade, Renzo. One of the benefits of the room is that I offer order flow trades as I see them. Gold is strongly bid. It's through that 93.1, 94.8 is next target, 96.2, and then 96.8. Got some sellers showing up here.
Target filled.
I took a second one off, guys. Were I running a standard 2 and 1, I'd have 2 off anyways. And if it comes back and takes me out, it takes me out. Bill, nah, not really. I don't. The only way that the only way that I teach order flow is in the mentorship membership. Which, if you guys received the email and or opened it up, you'd see it. This is my order flow. This is what I'm watching on the Nasdaq. I used to teach this daily. I have not done that in about a year. I will still teach order flow for those that want to learn to trade order flow, but only via the mentorship membership, of which at this juncture, I have no openings. I will show the order flow on occasion, but as far as actually getting into the nuts and bolts of it, I don't. I will offer the trades. And if you become a member, you guys will get accustomed to it and you'll find that my targets are highly accurate. And gold's got room to go, fellas. So this euro probably will pull back and take me out. It's what, 3 ticks here? Back to break even. That break even plus 1, guys, is again, it's just not a out. So it made some money, but this could pull back a bit and then launch. The break even +1, fellas, is which method, Tony? The robot or the order flow? The robot, I think, and you guys have now seen it for a day, takes most of the stress out of trading. I've been doing this now for a long time, 7.5 years. I've been in this business, and there's some commonalities with traders, and regardless of the length of time that somebody has traded, whether you're a newbie or you've been trading for a long time, there's generally some apprehension around around trading, right? Do I take this entry? Is it the right entry? The other issue is most traders cannot identify an accurate target or stop. They just can't. Consequently, traders fall into one of two categories. They use a generic target or stop and frequently don't make as much money on a trade as they could, or they get stopped out of trades that actually work, or they have no stop or target, which is worse. The robot alleviates that. We're just getting a small waffle here on Nasdaq. I still like it longs, guys. My first target was 12. We got to 10. Still think we'll get there. Let's go get that target. Well, one or two ticks here from target, guys. Look at one tick. What small boxes? Oh, they're nothing on my screen. Nothing. It's not an indicator. It just gives me a quick visual reference to the previous candle. Euro came one tick to target, guys. MGC, Tony. MGC for micro gold. I will tell you this: micro gold is as thin as paper. It's very thin. There can be, I've seen spreads in micro gold as it, relative to GC, 5, 6, 8 ticks. It's very thin. Again, one tick from target here. One tick from first target. There it is, guys. First target's off again. Target filled. Break even +1. If we can get one of these second targets or even third target, Euro's got a nice day going. ES is going to break down, probably back down to 71. Euro looks like a first target only, but again, I have the trailing stop at break even in 1. It's a small stop. Gold is going to probably get to 96.8 again. Let me give you guys something on gold. If gold breaks out above 2001.1, gold works up to 07. December gold, Jay, for a week now. Yes. Well, here's hoping, Renzo. We're slow, fellas. I believe so, Bill. I wouldn't be doing it. Dr. Dean will. There we go, guys. Second target on the euro. Nice call, Renzo. Almost to third target. So again, fellas, a couple of trades. This would have been the third trade. And if it gets this last target, which it should, bonds are melting straight up. It was all three targets filled, guys. The euro's taken two trades for 512.50. Two trades. Anybody finding this a lot less stressful way to trade? Yeah, the bot will work. So IB does not support, or they do not offer Ninja, but they do support the Ninja platform. So the answer is yes. Presumptively, Yannick, you're using Ninja Trader with IB. What platform do you use? I know they support Ninja. What platform are you using with them? Oh, IB has their own. Yeah, I've never used them, so I'm unfamiliar with them. What I would do is, so the robot is built for Ninja Trader 8, Sierra Charts, MT5, and shortly MT4. I'm not. I don't know what platforms IB supports that. I'm almost positive they support Ninja. I could be wrong. Anybody in the room have an account with IB that can corroborate if they will support Ninja or not? If not, you can email them. Are you in Canada? You're in the US. Okay. Target. Come on, gold. Should get that first target. Come on, buddy. 10 sellers, 12 sellers isn't going to do it. We should get that first target. I would say if you guys are trading it, you probably want to take two. This is an opinion, two off there instead of running 1, 1, and 1. You can always move that second target out, but we're going to run right into here, 89.6. If it gets that first target and it's just sitting here, which I don't like, it really should find support at 90. It should get that first dang target. Hit target to the tick and didn't take it. There it is. Target off. Target filled, guys. Another winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm at break even plus 1. So pending the outcome of this runner, this would be the 4th trade today. The bots are up about 900. All right, Bill. Have a blessed afternoon. We will see you tomorrow. Ciao. Oh, one tick. One tick to that second target. Come on, buddy. Got it. Got it. Out both targets, guys. Out both targets. So, guys, I'll introduce you to this is our analyzer. I'm going to show it to you. This is the analyzer, or what I refer to as an analyzer. Okay. Whenever I send the emails out, somebody said, well, what is the analyzer? So I said I would talk about a few other things. This is an option for the bot. You can actually trade off this, right? But it's perfect for those of you guys that may have what I call limited real estate, which is maybe one screen, Maybe you only have, you know, a laptop. This keeps all of your bots in one spot. You can turn them on and off from here, right? On and off. But, and I'll go through this later in the week, but here's where we're at currently. 512, 460, so 972. We're up about 1,100 bucks on four trades. Now the question is, for you as traders, how much is enough? At what point do you say, I'm done for the day? Right? That's an individual decision for individual traders. I mean, it's not something I can teach. A daily goal, I can't teach that. I can't teach a daily draw. I can certainly never ever. Sue, that's why you outtrade Randy. That's true, Gary. That's true. And that's why I track them individually, so that I can continue to maintain the performance. Ultimately, my best benefit to you is not in the education or anything that I can impart, but ultimately, unless you guys are doing your own back testing, ultimately, and tracking each individual instrument and assuring that they maintain statistical probabilities. I will gladly turn that over to you, though. Euro's getting cranked. Guys, the dollar is due for a bounce. I said this yesterday. It is oversold on the daily time frame, and it has to work off oversold if they're going to crank, torch it again. It's oversold. That would be my final target. My first target would be somewhere around 42, 43. Trade them as you see fit, though. You got a nice trade in here, guys. 42, 43, and then 59 would be final target. Building a little bull flag here. Small time frame. There are no bot trades yet. I'd show them. Come on, Doug. That's your entry if you didn't take it. Crude is even turning up. There you go. Come on, 43. Let's go. Buyers still, fellas. It's all buyers right now. I think part of the problem is this next stimulus or relief bill. Here's where we're at, guys. Dow futures are currently up 17 points. S&P is off 4 handles. The Nasdaq is off 7 handles, 8 handles. ES target hit. Yep, 84 target hit. There you go, guys. You made your money if you took the ES trade. Nasdaq will get there eventually. Come on, do something. ES, actually, they're buying nicely. Anybody take the ES, fellas? ES can work up to 3290 if anybody is in the ES. Okay, 3290 is where it can go now. Come on, Nasdaq, quit playing games. Did we hit 43? 43 target hit. 43 target hit on the Nasdaq, fellas. Next level, your final target is 59. Okay, if you took that 28 half breakout, you have 15 handles on that. That was an order flow trade. So again, for my trials, part of the benefit of the bot is 3 months in the room, and thereafter, if you'd like to stay, you will get benefit of order flow trades. The goal is to enhance profitability. It's all buyers right now, guys. All right, guys, 15 range is short on the Nasdaq. Still chopping around sideways. Come on, buddy. Nope. Come on. Come on back. Come on. Target off, break even +1. There is not a monthly room only option, no. Okay, out. First target only. All right, guys. Nasdaq. So again, using the break even +1, I would have had all 3 targets if I were using the trail. Okay? Trader discretion. You guys can use either or. I'm not taking the break even off, guys. It's cost too much the last couple of days. I mean, one trade is $600 on 3 contracts. Watch Nasdaq long off 08. Also shorted. Gold is also short. We're out. Anybody take the 08 long? Anybody take 08 long? I said long off 08. Okay, nice job, fellas. You guys are paying attention. All right, guys, first target would have been about 15, 16. So, I mean, it happened so fast, and I'm giving trades to Lauren behind me. But that was your entry, 08. Got a long on gold, or short on gold on the 3-minute, and a short on the Russell came one tick from to target. Nasdaq just went long. There's first target. Come on, Nasdaq, don't be a jerk. There it goes. Come on, pop. Come on. And this is where you say, I should have left it at break even. First target off, Russell. Out on the Nasdaq. Nothing else is fired a trade. Russell got first target. It's gone break even +1. Nice trade, guys, on the Nasdaq. Those of you guys that paid attention at 08. I mean, that took about 5 ticks of heat, is it? Out on the Russell. That's it. 5 ticks of heat. Yeah, gold looks like it wants to go long here. Resistance is right about here, 91.6. We'll see what we get. All right, pay attention again on Nasdaq. It's a nice trade, guys. Anybody that took it. Hell, you got 22 handles in this puppy. Plus the opening break, you got 15 handles. Those are order flow trades, guys. If you can't make money in this room, you can't make money. This looks like slow and slower. We're coming back down, so you may want to take some ticks. And sellers coming back in. We could come back down to 14 and below that, back and test that 8. So be careful if you're in the Nasdaq. That's my job, Tony, to give you the answers ahead of time. Nasdaq is going to have to get up through that 49 and it goes to 59. I still think that's where we head. ES, my favorite instrument in the whole world, is stuck in the middle of a 5-minute candle doing diddly do. Doodly, doodly, doodly. Nothing. This is going to go to a loss on the gold and flip into a long. Above VWAP. Once we break out above here, I think we go. I still have a target on the Nasdaq, guys, at 5.9. Buyers are back into the Nasdaq. Anybody still holding this from 08 is loving life. All right, Ali. 59 target, fellas. 59. 59. Anybody else holding Nasdaq? I'll give you a stop. I think 59 is good now, guys. I think it's gooder than good. Okay, Andy. Good job, fellas. All right, Jim, Floyd. All right, fellas. Good job. Any of my trials take that trade? I mean, we're waiting on ISM. I don't think it'll matter, but 10 handles to Nirvana. 10 handles to Nirvana, fellas. 53.5 for July ISM, up from 35 something. $59. Let's go. Oh, well, when I gave it at 08, you could have been pending at 08. There's 52. 52. Come on, buddy. Get through that standard deviation. That's one standard deviation, guys, that red line here. Just got to pop up through 53 or so. Come on. We got buyers, guys. It's going to go. It's going to go. ES has to get through 86 and can work up to 90. I mean, four handles. I'm not a big ES guy. There's 55, 56. Come on. Here comes 59, 56. We got 58. We got 58. Come on. Four ticks. 58.75. Come on, you rat dog. Thank you, Andy. Come on. 58.75. I missed by a tick? No. What a chump. I need to find a new line of work. Missed by a tick from 08. Oh well, fellas. Anybody that's annoyed, I'll send you the $5. Guys, you should all be good at this point. There it is. Come on. Hey, 59. Got it. Thank you, James. Have a great day. That's right. Just call me the Nas Daddy. That's why I don't trade the ES. Bonds are strongly bid. I just love the Nasdaq, James. I mean, I really love the Nasdaq. And she's still going. Where is this thing going? This gold does not know what it wants to do. Papa Nazi. I don't know where this thing thinks it's going. ES is going to break out also, guys. If you're ES traders, you're long ES. If you're not, to 90, maybe 88 half. Nice job, Yannick. Nice job. Again, guys, the bots coupled with order flow. For those of you that are on trial, nobody does it better. I don't believe. If there's anybody that can out trade us, let me know. We're into some pretty good resistance, guys. We really need a pullback in here. This gold doesn't know where it's going or what it wants to do or who it is. The only way gold is going to come down, guys, is it's got to roll down through about 90 half. 90 half, and it'll come down. Short of that, 35 handles and still holding. Nice job, Ali. If it gets above 68, it goes to 74 and then 76. Those are kind of your targets now. Hey, Jeff. Should get some support here. I mean, I would be loath to be short yet. I just don't think so, fellas. Look at this. Now it flips into a long. Gold doesn't know what it's doing. It's flat. Euro is gone flat, could turn up. Bonds are a major concern because they are strongly bid. They double topped here at the day high. But if they break out, if gold can break out of this wedge, maybe above 92.6, it can go long. It does have a small positive delta, 1,200 cars, but all right, guys, we may get a small pullback in here. All right, so the 15 range is going to try to drop down again. My nickname should be Dang. Is that what you're saying? I try not to swear. DAX, D-A-Q-S, what's that mean? Order filled where? Okay, Russell. Russell's got itself in a little bit of a long here. Let's see if they start buying RTY. Euro is trying to turn up. I mean, we're holding a nice bid here, guys, with buyers. We're just consolidating now up in here. Your bigger time frames, 1 and 3 minutes, are up. There are no sellers yet. It's been straight buying since 5 minutes before the open on the Nasdaq. Straight buyers. ES, I got real. ES is a long. ES should see 90, give or take. Crude is attempting to turn up. Bonds are trying to break out of the day high. They have. Crude has got buyers. 1,700 net buyers in crude now. It's gone from a negative delta to net buyers. Why did this not fire a short? That should have fired a short. It's on. Look at how freaking slow we are. We're not even 30 minutes into the day. Yes, Michael, the bot reversed, which it will. It'll stop and reverse if the direction changes. By all accounts, gold should go longs. But you guys can see the price action now. Look at these charts. We're barely moving. We're not 30 minutes into the session. We're getting a pullback now in the ES, this Russell. Gold doesn't want to break that little trend line. I don't know why my bot didn't fire on the 15 range, but it did get first target. There goes gold. It's above that trend line. Russell's coming back to life. Come on, gold. Let's go. Gold above 94.2 breaks out. Right above, we're at 94.1, and it hit first target. For the second time today, gold has hit target. Russell's starting to find a small bid. Nasdaq, here's gold. First target off at 19 ticks. So 2 are gone at 19 ticks. Second target is up there at 39 ticks. Should get that. Should get that. Nasdaq is going to work down to 45. If anybody wants a short, Nasdaq's going to work down to 45. Your stop is above that double top. I mean, what are they waiting on? Some news? There's no news today, fellas. None. I don't know what this lethargic trade is about, but gold has to break 94.8. It goes to 96.2 and 96.8. Crude is, as they would say in the South, fixing to go long on the Unirenko. I've just traded the Nasdaq for so long, Rick. I mean, it's my favorite instrument. It's like anything else. I don't care. If you're good at something, you've done it for a lot of years. Factory orders isn't going to help us, Veronica. You're very welcome, Michael. Jeez, I got to check my data. Still think Nasdaq has to work lower. I just don't like the stop. I'd like to see the Nasdaq come back to 25 would be a nice entry for a long. I don't know that it does. Gold could pull back into 92.4. If you guys are in it and want your ticks, you got 15 ticks here. Russell is trying again. Gave the longs, pulled back. Nasdaq is completely flat, guys. I would be reluctant to want to do much with the Nasdaq right now. I've shut off my 15 range. It's up a few $100. I've shut it off for now. You cannot trade this. Minutia. Stay away from that. You may get first targets, but the risk is greater than the reward. I don't like this. We failed at entry twice. This is where we're stuck. There's no range in the Russell today. We're above VWAP. You would expect longs. Oh, I'm looking at silver. That's why. There we go. Yeah, too much consolidation everywhere. Nothing's moving. I'm not sure what we're waiting on. think factory orders beat 6.2 versus 5. Yeah, this is a really slow trade. I still think ES is going to work up to 90 for anybody that's long ES. It's just, I would think so. That would be my guess, Floyd, is they're waiting on Congress. There's a long in crude. I don't expect this to be a quick trade. This Unorenco is, I mean, it was the other day, but this Unorenco is generally a very slow trade. Russell struggling right around the entry. I mean, I can see if we can pop 031, the Russell will go. We've got buyers in the Russell. There's just not much going on here. Got 1,000 net buyers. Trump tweeting about big pharma. YM is long. 56, 55, 54, that area. What's the next stop? You mean Target? Target, Yannick? On the long, I would have my stop up at 52. If you're long, 52. I would not allow the Nasdaq to go above, let me just see, 7. I don't like, that's why I say I don't like the stop, 74, and it could push up there. They're buying them all back. You're short at 57.5. I would probably, I don't like, they flipped it into shorts. If Nasdaq comes down below that 52, it's going to get pounded. 74 is where your stop needs to be. Small sellers showing up now. Gold is going to get taken out. Oh, this stupid Russell, man. Gold is out of that runner. Euro's turning up. This should have gone. Nasdaq's dragging us. Nasdaq just came back down to 60.5. It's got to basically come through 60 and then 52. Nasdaq through 60 and then 52 will do it. Below 60 and then 52. It's just parked. Russell broke that little bit of resistance and can't go 15 ticks. Here comes Nasdaq. Come on, break 60. Here it comes. Done. Buy the Russell, sell the Nasdaq now. Come on. It's holding a small trend line. Right at 57. It's got to break 57 and 52. It's trying like the Dickens. I mean, there's sellers in here, guys. They're just, look at this chart. Let me show you. It's holding one standard deviation. This is what's got to go right in here. These are the trades that make me just nauseous. Cuomo reporting, New York State reporting 746 new cases today. They don't want to buy them. They don't want to sell them now. Crude is trying. Russell's back up into this. There goes Russell. This Russell won't go 15 ticks in any direction. Frederick, I would suggest you log into the member area. It's all there. A couple ticks here to target on this Russell. Got first target on the short. Come on, dog. 2 ticks? Seriously? We should be a little slower. Won't go 2 ticks. 3 ticks. Ay, ay, ay. That's it. It's break even +1. I'll shut it off after this. This is way too slow for me to want to trade. If it takes it out, it takes it out. ES has gotten to 88.75. I still think it goes to close to 90. Anybody that's hanging on to that ES. There, now we hit first target. She's a hoe. There it goes. Now it's fighting 1 standard deviation, the Russell. The Russell is actually lagging. If they start buying them, there we go. Come on. About 6, 7 ticks to that last target. Got it. Oh, got it. That was a long time coming. No. Now we need crude. Crude's headed up to 41.20. It should get first target and possibly that second target out. Nasdaq has actually gone green delta, guys. Euro has now gone long on the robot. This is the 3rd trade for the Euro today. Yeah, look at gold. Jeez. Euro should be going with gold, right? They're all going bid. Crude, Euro, gold, bonds. Watch bonds. Come on, crude. Go get first target. There goes crude. It's got to break the whole number, obviously, which is a impediment. You know how crude acts. There it goes. Oh, got 41. There's 03 on crude. Actually, we hit 5, 1 tick from target, 17 ticks, 1 tick from target, hit 05. Come on, man. Seriously? There it is. Come on. Come on. 1 tick. Sellers. So this is where I say, okay, look, I'm not going to screw around. You know what they say about being a dick for a tick, right? I think it still gets it. Come on, Euro. Oh my God, gold. December gold is almost to 2,000 again, fellas. Told you, down here, we're in a way overbought up here. We broke that wedge and we went long, right? Anybody find this trade excruciating today outside of the first 20 minutes? My target's been hit, guys, on the ES. Target's been hit on the ES. Target filled. Target filled. I'm shutting this off. I'm done with the euro for the day. I'm shutting it off. It's made money. It's way too slow for me. I'm done. We're not giving them back a dime. Okay? My euro is off. I'm done. I think we gave him back $6 on that trade. That's it for me. Crude hit first target. You'd have your 17 ticks. Guys, for those, I know many of you don't like crude. I know a lot of you guys are afraid of crude. But this chart here is a monster chart. This is a highly profitable chart. Just look at the last 3 trades. Big winner here. Nice winner here. And already a nice winner. It does not take a ton of trades. Winner here. Both, Jason. Both. Guys, we're so slow, I'm going to have to check my data feed. This is bizarre. Could be they're waiting on Congress. Does it? I thought they were on vacation, though. Yeah, summer trading, no joke, right? 10:30, I'll get my first update on volume. Yesterday, it wasn't that bad. It was only down 14%. Today is looking. All right, fellas, pay attention to this. Pay attention. Yes, 9 a.m. Correct, Martin. Guys, if the Nasdaq breaks out above 11,092, 11,092, it is going hooey. Support now comes in about 65 on Nasdaq. Bonds will not give us a trade today. indices are all well into longs. I'm not sure we'll get any trades. I passed on the open on the ES on both charts. They are monstrously up. But again, it's a decision each of you can make. Nasdaq 3 minutes will not give us a trade. We need a pullback, guys. Done. All right, guys, listen, we're slow, right? So let's go over a couple of things. Is the CL offset at 0? Log into the member area, Ray. Settings are in the member area. Let me go over a couple of things, guys. So yesterday, when I sent the email out, we got a couple of questions regarding the analyzer and the strategy. Okay, so the strategy I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to show you an outdated strategy. I still have the old one. And I want to clear up any misunderstandings, okay? So this strategy was built to work with the bots, okay? So this is the old version of the strategy. We use this to do our back testing. This is where we, back test our settings, right? So we want to go to optimization. We want to optimize the bots, all right? We're going to test all moving averages across all the charts from 8 on the fast to 20, and on the slow from 20 to 50, okay? Let's test it from 9:30 to 11:30. So we'll test 2 hours, all right? This is just to see what we come up with. I'm just going to generically do this. 3 contracts. You can test whatever you want, 1, 3, 100, identify the targets, etc. This is already pre-configured for 2 and 1, 2 at target 1, etc. Okay. Let's test, I don't know, let's test Euro, just for the sake of conversation. Let's test a 3-minute chart. I don't want to go back 8 months. We'll be here forever. So let's go to July. Today is the 4th. Let's go to July 6th. So we're going to test basically a month. Okay. And then I have to put in some settings. So let's go back up here and let's check against other charts. So let's just use, we're testing a 3-minute. Let's just do a 1 and a 2-minute, just for the sake of conversation. And this will give me results going back to July 5th. So using these settings, okay, if we were to trade 9:30 to 11:30 on the Euro, using a 1 and a 2-minute time frames offsets, the Euro would have taken 48 trades. Our winning percentage, the best we can come up with is 54%. Not good enough, not even close. You would have grossed $4,400 and netted $1,000. We would have no interest in that, right? So now we have to do some configuring. So what if I did a 1 and a 4 minute? This is how we start to find our settings and whittle them down. When we find something that works based on historical back testing, we have a jump off point. Nah. Okay, so if we use a 1 and a 4 minute, which is probably of no interest to us, we get 6 total trades, all winners. We'd have made $1,300. So the robot guys, I mean, again, I can whittle these down to the point where I get literally no losing trades historically, right? We would, I mean, now some of you, again, may have an interest in the last 4 weeks and only taking 6 trades and making $1,300, right? But what if we started at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when Europe opens? Let's see if that changes anything using these settings. So the strategy, this backtesting strategy, is ideal for some of you that may want to do, all right, well, now we get 36 trades. So what do we know? We know that and it's down to 58%. So the majority of the trades are taking place probably in the European session. Let's do till 9 a.m. just for the 3 to 9. Some of you would work well with this if in fact you want to do your own back testing, or you want to, for instruments maybe that I don't trade, or hours that I have never back tested for, like if you live in Europe, or you want to do your own thing. Now, this is no good. 3 a.m. to 9 a.m., 18 trades, 55%, you'd make $93. But again, that's your back testing strategy, okay? So when you get the email and it shows the back testing strategy, that's what that is. This is the analyzer. I showed this earlier. This will track every single bot that you have on or off. You can trade right off this. It will give you your running total. That is, as I said earlier, I showed it earlier, we're over $2,000, guys. We're going to 06 on gold. We're going to 06. If I can get a pullback maybe to 99, 2000, I'd probably be interested in that long. So that analyzer is great for guys or traders that have limited real estate, right? Maybe you're trading on a laptop and you cannot watch 10 charts, or you're trading with one screen. And then lastly, I put in there, and I don't show it often, is this little scalping indicator that we built. I'll show it to you. This is the scalper, guys. I don't show this a ton. I used to. This is basically a 1 minute. So I have a pending short, and there is no pending long yet, but it will filter. I mean, if we were any slower, we'd fall over. We came back into my buy zone and I missed it, guys. I said around 65. It pulled back to 62, but 65 was the long, if anybody paid attention. It's up about 7 handles. Anybody take that 65? I wasn't watching. So this is the scalper, guys. It's got a short pending, and it's basically meant for those of you, that want to scalp about 6 ticks on your first target and then hope for a runner. Russell. Order submitted. So now you can see it plotted the long automatically. It's basically an OCO. We're trading in a 1 minute box. Waiting on a trade here, guys. Hang on 1 second, fella. Let's move that out. And we're not going anywhere. I mean, this is just a waste of time. Out. Flat trade. Works a lot better with volatility. So that's the scalper, guys. So when you see it on the emails that I send out, now you've seen the analyzer, which I think is invaluable, the backtesting strategy, which may be of some benefit to some of you, and the scalper, which is great. Yes, it is, Jason. Yeah. It works a whole lot better when the market's moving. Guys, I got nothing here. I mean, there's no trades that I can do here whatsoever. Just nothing. I mean, we did get a pullback in the Russell that went to another first target. The Russell's trading in a really infinitesimal range. Crude, which I closed out, is starting to bid up towards that second target. It's going to get it. Crude is going to 37.89. It'll get that second target eventually at 22. Just to give you guys an update, I'll tell you where the bots are today. It's not huge. You want to add these? The euro is up 493.75. Crude is up 280 bucks. Gold on the 377 tick is up 610. Nasdaq on the 15 range is up a whopping $265. Russell is up $385. And gold on the 3 minute is down 260 bucks. We're up 1,773 bucks, guys. Nothing great. It's slow. There's not a lot of movement here. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm going to go get coffee. This was a long at 99. Nobody took it. I gave you the trade. Pull back to 99 when it was at 02. If this breaks 96, 95, 96, now support comes in about 018. Yes, they are, Jason. Yep. Silver is kookadoo right now. If silver gets above 26, I mean, it goes bonkers. Look at silver. Look at this breakout on silver. That's where we were at 810. Do you have any idea how big a move this is? Yeah, I think you've been in that crude trade about a year too. It's still going to get you that last target. There goes silver again. Gold is going to go too. Look at silver. Unbelievable on silver. Unbelievable. I would be scared to death to be short silver. That thing will tear your account up if you're on the wrong side. Bonds are still strongly bid. Axios refuting their own earlier report that there is no discussions to purchase TikTok. They said Apple was in discussions earlier. No truth. I'm just regurgitating the news as it comes across. If silver turns up, it'll give me the long trade now. You're gonna get a long trade on silver. This was strongly negative earlier today when we came in. Look at it now. It's almost 1,600 net buyers in silver. Bizarre. My time frames are all green. All green. It's going to give me the long. Oh, it failed. It was about 2 ticks from the long. Will not take a short. Well, if the Fed is, if they can agree on a stimulus, that'd be great. But the Democrats want in agreement for their stimulus, or for them agreeing to a stimulus package. The Democrats want mail-in voting. No way in hell is that going to pass. There is no way that will go through. Yeah, if they're not green, meaning they're red, they're down, you will not get a trade when you have incongruent time frames. Everything's political, Rick. You know that. The Democrats are pandering to the base that they have been fostering since the 60s with Kennedy, which is a reliance upon government. That's exactly who they're pandering to. Why do they want mail-in voting? They can protest by the tens of thousands. Why have they shut churches down? That's where the voting centers are. Right? All right, silver's long on the bot. Sellers. Boy, silver's bananas today. It's going to take it out. It's going to be a lose. No, not yet. Within about 1 or 2 ticks of a loss. Silver's gone flat along with gold. Silver is going much higher, guys. I'll tell you where silver is headed, up into here. 25.6 area. Even if it takes it out, it's still a long. I would not be short silver. Gold is going to pull back also. Silver's out. It's not a short. I would not want to be short silver. It may get a pullback, but Yes, you could have. Yeah, I don't listen. Again, I don't worry about what they do on a trade by trade basis. If it takes a loss, it takes a loss. It is what it is. I'm more interested. It's going to go long again. Silver's a long, guys. So is gold. Gold is on the cusp of breaking out. 9.5, it breaks out. Like we got to 087. It's within what 8 ticks of going bananas. Bonds pulling back slightly. That euro trade, FYI. This is the euro trade. That third trade that I closed at basically break even. All 3 targets. All 3 targets. Trader interference. Look at this. YM is bid. You guys like the Nasdaq? It's a long. Nasdaq has to pop up through 68. Watch Nasdaq through 68. It's just really an ugly trade. Gary, you've been rewarded. Both targets. Got second target. Third target's at 60 ticks. Boy, if that thing goes 60 ticks, I mean, I don't see that happening, but not today. It might get to 41.50. I could get that last target. You could get that last target. There goes silver. If silver breaks out right here, this thing going, silver's going longs, guys. I mean, you just have to have, looking at 40 for last target. Oh, you're going to get that. You're going to get, it'll go to 50, 53. Euros, watch gold above 9.5. Watch gold. 9.5. Target becomes 12 and higher. It's consolidating up near 9.5. Watch gold up near 9.5. A break of 9.5. I mean, this could be a quick zippity doo. Silver's going. Day high on silver. New day high. There you go. 9.5 broke. 9.5 broke. 9.5 broke. There you go. Look. Boom, bada boom. Told you. 12. How quick was that trade? Anybody take 9.5 on gold? Guys? Anybody take 9.5 on gold? All right. You guys made money. I cannot make it any easier than that, fellas. Done for the day? All right, Greg. Nice job, Gary. 1465 on silver, 360 on gold. Nice job, Gary. And you got your 40 target, but I still think you get that last target on silver. I mean, on crude. I still think you're going to hit 49. Nice job, guys. Nice job. There's your Nasdaq breaking out. Anybody long NQ? I gave you the Nasdaq long. I cannot make it any easier, guys, unless I come to your house and push the button for you. Up 540 on crude. Nice job, Gary. Very good job. Nasdaq target, maybe about 72 to 75 is where it'll probably get. That's where I would take some. Sound check, guys. Can you hear me? Sound check. Okay. Sound is good. That's target 1 and target 2, Tyler. Andy, if you can't hear me, it's on your end. You're up 600, Tony? Nice job. Guys, most of you that are here on trial, and I've got a lot of trials this week, you've all trialed. Thank you, Terrence. You have all trialed other places. You have all probably been members other places. I hope you guys are enjoying the room, the trade calls, whether they're order flow or bots. It's been a little slow today, but nonetheless, the bots are green. You're very welcome. Once again, I will be converting the video from the room. It's trying. I mean, it broke that support. It should have come down. It did, by a couple of handles, I guess. 6 ticks is all it broke that support by. 6 ticks. Buyers came back in. I'm not looking. Might be, Gary, and that's why we're stuck there. Yeah, that's why we're stuck there. There we go. Come on, rat bag. It's only 10 handles, 11 handles. Well, we almost got my target, guys. My target was 32.50. This target is just below what my target is by 4 ticks. You guys may want to take risk off. I have a target. Now, again, the bot, I have learned I shouldn't be second guessing the bot. My target is 30.50, which is where it's trying to get to. We've got sellers, but they're small. It's out. We'll see how that ends up. See you tomorrow, Chris. I still think it gets there. Yeah. Well, look, this is what I see here. I think that's coming down. We're not going far in 100 sellers. Guys, it's been a very slow day. My bots are all off. I am done. It's way too slow. You know, I never check volume. Let me see volume at 10:30. Yeah, we're missing 19% of our 3-month daily average, and that is a declining number to boot. So we're missing 19% of daily volume. Guys, I'm going to go and do my totals now because I am done. All right, guys, I'm going to do my totals now. So we've got silver was up 475. Euro was up 493.75. Crude was up 280. Gold was up 610 on the 377 tick. NQ was up 120. NQ on the 15 range up 265. That's been off most of the day. And Russell on the 15 range up 385. And then gold down 260 on the 3-minute. Euro was 493.75. 2368.75 today, fellas. Not bad. Dead of summer. Slower than molasses. Anybody have any question? Anything, guys? You're very welcome, Jim. Guys, do I have anybody in the room that did not make money today? If you didn't take a trade, that's different. Do I have anybody that did not make money today? Doing your own thing, Tony, or I don't know what this bump is. I don't hear any news. Hang on. Nothing. Yeah, Nasty. You made your daily goal. Nice, Yannick. You're very welcome, man. You're very welcome. Guys, this is a whole lot more fun the second week of September. And we got to suffer through August. Those of you guys that have been around a while know what this is like in the dead of summer. You know, the bots are still performing well. They're still making money. Order flow trades, especially the first 30 minutes, are killing it. Watch this gold. Yeah, dog days of summer. I mean, this is tough trading, guys. If you know we can make money in this market, so much easier when the market's moving. All right, fellas, I'm going to wrap it up for the day. I'm done.